What's up, everyone? Drew, aka Catching Rockets here. My lighting is funky. Woohoo. Let me see if I can fix this a little bit. Momento, por favor. Still a little funky. Oh, well, whatever. It's going to be what it's going to be. Excuse me. I would really love to hear back from Brian Yang about what he's trying to trade in Japan that is giving him difficulty. Oh, shoot. Give me a second, guys. I am not 100% here. There we go. I think I'm here now. What's up, everybody? What's up, Dustin? What's up, Piggy? What's up, Jack? What's up, Corey? What's up, Alan? It's Oliver. How you doing? I'm going to start out a little bit different, talk about myself for a second. The absolute idiot that I am today. Let's look at ES really quick. So, I do really bad trading trend days. And, oh shoot, I just realized I need to delete a line on SPY before I forget. Maybe I already deleted it. I don't know. Yeah, I did delete it. Okay. Because that line would confuse me later. Oh no, I didn't delete it. It's here. Thank you, babe. Okay. Line is gone. Let's look at ES really quick. So I told you all yesterday. What's up, Jeff? How you doing? Hi, Sarah. What's up, Odyssey? What's up, Kendra? What's up, J Rocks? What's up, Professor X? What's up? Oh my gosh, I need to figure out how to pronounce this name. I'm not going to be able to say it. I'm just going to say Stefan because I can pronounce that. What's up? Romania. Nice. All right, so really quick. What's up, Robert? How you doing? Odyssey, are you talking about when I said puts? Because, somebody messaged me and I get it. We'll look at this really quick. Let me remove a little bit of stuff so it's easier to see. I'm guessing you're talking about, where was it? Why can't I find it? Oh, here, I think. And now that I removed the initial balance, wait, what's going on? Like this here, it was right here. Okay. I'm like, I'm on one today. I can't figure out where my head is. It was this here, where I said in Keenan's, this is our puts level, right? And I always tell you guys, like, we're playing from level to level, right? Or maybe, I don't know if we were at single prints when I called it out or if we were at previous week value area low. I honestly don't remember. But as I circled, I'm looking at this as a range. And this is your first level. I actually was very close to saying in Keenan's, like, this is where you close. I don't remember exactly where price was when I looked, but I saw order flow coming in on ES, and I was like, no, we're going to bounce right here. I didn't say anything because I would hate to say something here and be wrong and have price go all the way down here, and I just told everybody to close their puts. But this was where you should have closed or took your first trim. And then if you leave runners, cool. And you should have moved your stop loss to break even. So you shouldn't have got cooked on puts. This played out. It wasn't a massive move, but it played out. It's actually a pretty tiny move, but it is what it is. Or, if you were looking for a bigger move, yeah, okay, cool. You shouldn't have got cooked. You should have hit your stop loss, and you should have been good there, and life is done. Okay, Brian, so you're trying to trade SPY in Japan. Yeah. So you're on vacation. That's your first clue right there. Why are you working on vacation? If you're not understanding that this is a job and that you're on vacation right now, like, I don't know what to say. You don't trade when you're on vacation. I've had this conversation with a few people before, like trading on the beach in whatever country they were visiting. I'm like, why? First of all, your Wi-Fi has to suck on the beach. And like, why are you trading when you're on vacation? It just doesn't make any sense. I was expecting you to say that you live in Japan and you're trading options living in Japan. And my response was going to be switch to futures, which is the obvious answer. Frankly, that's what everybody in this chat should be doing, is switching to futures. But I don't know. People, they listen to a lot of things I say, but they refuse to listen to switching to futures. And actually, I talked about this a minute in Keenan's Discord today. Like, you have so many people saying like, oh, your entries have to be better on on futures. No, your options need to be good on your entries need to be good on options or futures or whatever you're trading, Forex, Bitcoin, it doesn't matter. You need to figure out like how to get the correct entry. That's like part one of trading. It's not any more difficult to plan your entries on futures than it is on options. But what is easier on futures is you don't have theta decay. And so it's just much easier to trade in that sense. What's up, Stocks? How you doing, bro? Yeah, so I really don't understand. And then there's just so many weird like conversations about futures. And what I notice is most of the people talking weird about futures don't trade futures. And I kind of talk about this a lot on the channel. Like, you have to be careful who you're absorbing information from, who you're learning from. And and this is not me bragging. This isn't me like, oh, you have me, a successful trader, telling you futures are easier than options. But you're listening to some random like people in Keenan's Discord that don't even trade futures saying that they're harder. That's weird. Anyway, I'm going to get off my little soapbox right now, but futures is where it's at. And you don't even need very much capital to trade futures. So it's like kind of a win-win. Anyway, I want to talk about myself today for transparency's sake. And like, I can actually prove this. Let me prove this really quick. Where's my, cause this is kind of telling. I told you guys yesterday, I want to start recording, videos of like the day. Is this today? Sorry, bear with me for a second here. Okay. I want to start recording my trading sessions so that I can make videos for you guys covering trading, basically. And so I started recording today, and you can see like I recorded for about 25 minutes, and what I'm trying to record is entries, what to look for as far as taking your entries, what to look for as far as not taking entries, so on and so forth. And so I'm recording away. I'm doing my thing, moving my charts around, working, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Let's get to the point that's important, which is right around 25 minutes into the market. I'm just like, this is a trend day. This is horrible. And so like this here, I was looking for, um, the break above and retest. And so like when I tell you guys, I'd probably have to go back a little bit. But so basically, as soon as you see your level get broken, you have 15 minutes to start planning your trade and waiting for that retest. And so I start doing it here live, and I'm going to go to my stop loss. I actually look left and I put my stop loss basically almost even with the current high. And then my stop loss, 2-to-1, smaller trade. There's actually other trades that I planned out, like one that worked really quick. I don't remember where it was. Oh, so this here, actually, I want you guys to see this. This is our, where is it? I think that's it. No. I think we peaked above the previous week value area low, and then fell back below. I would actually really like for you guys to see that because I think that's where I called out short on SPY. And the same thing, like I started planning out the trade. Oh yeah, here it is. So I started planning it a little bit late because it's impossible. Let me explain. So I want you guys to see this though. So sorry, it might be a little bit boring, but right here, I typed peak above and fail, which is what happened. Like price quickly crossed over it. But I didn't put my planned trade. I mean, I already know what it is. I'm going to close at the previous day value area high. And then shortly here, I should start planning, like I should be drawing my entry, my stop loss, and my take profit levels. What's up, Josh? How you doing, brother? Oliver Estates, I have a video on it. Why is this like not a thing? Oh, so this is what it was. We crossed over this level. I'm waiting for, we broke back below it. Now I'm waiting for my 3 5-minute candles to close below. And then I would be targeting the previous day value area high, which is a 10-point move on ES. And I'm pretty sure this is what I called out on SPY. I think we get the retest and then the trade path. Wait, no, it wouldn't have worked. Never mind. I don't know. There was one that I drew. It has to be this, where it played out super quick. We peak above, fall back below. This is where you grab puts. And I think I start drawing right now. Sorry. I'm being boring. I'm not going to find it because it was really quick. The trade played out really quickly. Most importantly, I want to show you guys how I messed up today. First, I'm going to grab this video for Oliver because it's kind of buried. I need to put it under I need to make a playlist including this, I guess. There you go, Oliver. Um, anyway, I'm over this video thing. My real point was, if you see here, my purpose was to basically record to be able to show you guys entries you want to take or whatever. And you can tell by the time here, I got bored. 25:07. Right now, I told myself, okay, it's a trend day. I do horrible trading trend days. I talked about this yesterday. I'm probably not going to trade today. I'm just going to walk away at this point and call it a day. I stopped recording because I was just over it. And then I got up and I walked away from my computer or whatever, went and did stuff. Because even on trend days, like, I'm not going to get like a good retest of a level to, grab calls, or a retest of a level to grab puts. So I was just like over the whole day. I'm like, I'll just record this another day and try to find, entries that I can show you guys live examples happening. But anyway, I got frustrated. And then literally, I don't know if you could tell, I closed the video like 25 minutes into the market being open, which my time would be 6:55. And right when I close, we basically broke over the October value area low, had our 3 5-minute candles close above, got a nice clean retest, and ran up to the very next level, right? And this is, I'll just give you guys an idea of what this would be if you're trading ES. We'll just call it 20 points. It's 20 and a half. But you're going to be, it's $50 per point. So it's $1,000 for one contract if you caught this move. And so I came back to my computer and I'm like, are you serious right now? Like, literally right after I closed and shut down, I get my 3 5-minute candles. I get the nice clean retest, and I wasn't even at my computer. And also, I was frustrated because I stopped the recording and I wanted to be able to show you guys this live. And then if that wasn't good enough, we get another retest and then run, right? And actually, you could find a level to close right around here on ES. I saw it, like, I looked left and I'm like, yeah, that would have been a good place to close. So technically you could have run it twice, like to the same point, not all the way to the top, or you could have run it once to the top, the rising, I looked at Apple. I didn't see anything worth talking about. So, anyway, so this played out, right? Literally, like, right after I closed down and I was like, screw this day. I'm not going to trade today. And then, I don't remember the exact place, but somewhere, I think here, I went short. Actually, I can figure it out because I posted a picture. So I'll have a screenshot. Whoa. Why can you not find my screenshot? That's weird. Hang on one second, guys. This is super weird. Cool. Like, all of my screenshots apparently are gone. Well, whatever. You'll just have to take my word for it. I went short. What was my entry? It was 804.75. So I got in right here. And I was targeting, I want to say 790. So I never would have reached my profit target anyway. It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. But this was a big enough move that it would have been, I think, $900 per contract. And whenever I play a big move like that, like I'm always going to be trailing, but not just randomly based on P&L, not based on so sorry, the person I called Stefan, is your name Andre? Well, it's probably pronounced different, but in France they don't say Andrew, they say Andre. Is that right? Yeah. But anyway, so like with such a big move, like I would have been trailing at very strategic levels based on where I'm seeing support and resistance and whatever. But what happened, I got in the trade, and as you can see, this happened while I was in the trade. I think it was here. And like we came right back up to my entry. And so then basically as soon as it went down, I was like, I'm just going to take my profits. Like I'm done. I don't care. And I think partially because I was already like frustrated with the day. And so I cut this trade for a $225 profit, where if I had just trusted my levels, I easily could have made like $800 or something. And the whole point of this is just pointing out to you guys, like, I talked about this yesterday. I think it's important as a trader to be transparent, like, and not act like everything always goes your way and that you have all the answers and that you never get, affected by FOMO, or you never get scared when you're in a trade. You shouldn't too often. If you're getting scared in trades, you're probably oversizing. And I wasn't scared. I was just frustrated. Like I was frustrated that I walked away literally like right as this setup happened. And then I was frustrated that I got in and it started selling off. Like it moved really quickly. I feel like my entry had to be up here. I'm probably giving you guys the wrong entry because we got in like right at the top. My entry was around here somewhere. And it sold off. This has to be it. It sold off really quick, and then it bounced almost all the way back to my entry, which is what, like, I was like, dude, like, we got such a big move down, like, so then as soon as this wicked back down, I just closed it, like, no, I'm good. Like, I'm going to take my profits and run. What's up, Rudy? And again, it's just more of frustration. And again, my point is just to show you guys, like, don't beat yourself up too much when you trade. But when you make mistakes like I did today, you want to reflect on it and grow, and come back better the next day. And like I said yesterday, it's always just about getting 1% better every day. So hopefully this helps some of you see that, like, every trader has struggles, regardless of who they are. But as you get better and better as a trader, like, you'll have less and less struggles, but you're still going to have struggles, and you still have stuff that you have to overcome. You still have room to grow and learn and get better. Robert, yes, you need to learn futures. Like, literally, I don't know what else to tell you guys, but like, futures is where it's at. If you're not trading futures, you're probably doing yourself a huge disservice. Let's move on. The rest of this is probably going to be pretty quick. No, that's not the 80% rule. 80% rule is just you spend 45 minutes outside of whatever value area you're looking at, either the top or the bottom, and then come back inside the value area and then spend 15 minutes inside the value area and retest either the top or the bottom. And then there's an 80% chance that you're going to go from the top to the bottom or from the bottom to the top. You're going to explore the full range. I have videos on it. I just wanted to look at this because I haven't looked at Tesla basically since earnings. This, and I kind of already knew the results, like just without looking at it. If you guys remember, we called this run up. If I put on extended trading hours, this looks a lot cleaner. This was my first price target from earnings. This range here, which is exactly where price stalled. Then we had a little pullback and we ran up to my next level. Little pullback, ran up to my next level. This I said was the top. And from here, I don't think I specifically said puts, but I said close here. To me, saying close here is the same as saying we're going to get a reversal. So if it's puts and we're reversing, we're going to take calls. If it's calls and we're reversing, we're going to take puts. And then basically, this would have played out beautifully right back to our level. Right now, there's a decent chance they're going to run back to here, come back here, and then if we lose this, we're gonna do the full move back down, basically. But yeah, I just wanted to peek at it and see what's been happening since we called out these moves. Everything's hitting to a T. For tomorrow, the first stock that I'm interested in is going to be Coinbase. And I'm just interested in playing a small part of this. But we have a lot of room to run on this, just an FYI. There could be a very good chance that this makes a pretty huge move. So over 194.19, I would be looking for calls. First trim at 196.30. Close at 197.20. And this is going to be a day trade. If you're interested in grabbing like leaps or whatever on this, probably, I mean, the move could happen in just a few weeks. It could happen in a few days, but I would grab like 2 or 3 month out contracts. The first level we're going to is, well, it's going to be somewhere right around here. We'll give it a range since we're calling a pretty big move. This is what I'm looking at. And if we break this, there's a good chance we're going to right around here. I think it's even more exciting because I'm hearing a lot of people talking about Bitcoin, and it looks like it wants to run all the way up. So for me, I'm just looking for the day trade, quick in and out. That's how I trade. I'm not really a swing trader. But if you want to grab leaps, I would be targeting these levels here. Okay. From there, we'll just chart up SPY really quick. And then, actually, somebody asked a question, and I meant to answer them. What's up, Zingadu? Or Rob, what's up? Why do you have a different name? It's weird. Man, somebody said something. I could have sworn there was a question, but... Oh, there it is. During the retest, would you wait for that 5-minute candle to close before entering the trade? No, Brian. As soon as the retest happens, I'm in. I've already waited 15 minutes, and so from there I'm waiting for. I'm not waiting. When I get a retest, I'm going in. Jesus, your mic is hot. Okay. From here, let's just chart up SPY. It's kind of pointless, but all right, Jesus. Server mute. I hate server muting people that are new to the Discord, but like I feel like it happens to every new person. Okay. SPY, pretty difficult day to trade. Really the only setup that I saw on SPY, let me turn on so me as a trader, I would take this. So we tapped here, came back up, retested. I would grab calls here. But that's a little bit more advanced. That's not, one of our levels that we have planned out. But from the levels that we have, the only real trade that I see is this here. And then also this peak above the September value area high, and then fail.
Yeah, I think IBH retest was great today for anybody willing to take a long.
Yeah, I mean, it worked twice, right? Here and here. Yeah. So those are really like the two areas that I would be interested. And again, like this here, I probably would have slapped calls if I was a SPY trader. But so other than that, it was not the most fun day to trade. Based on volume profile, at least. We did good in Shorty's Discord. And by we, I mean Shorty did. I didn't. I walked away. I didn't trade. I mean, I told you guys what I did. I took one trade for like $215 or whatever. All right. I feel like I have way too much stuff to erase. We definitely can't use SIGs anymore, because this is all going to be, our value area is going to be way above the other days. I should show you guys how dope my wife is, if I can here. I can't really touch this right now because that would be weird on stream, but she brought me, I don't know if you can see, but it's like, whoops, apricot jam, brie on crackers. I also have a dope iced coffee with orange extract and vanilla. I guess based on what Andrew's saying, like I need to cover the 80% rule again, because it sounds like they're not understanding it. Let me see. Sorry, I feel like I'm kind of all over the place, guys. I apologize. I am kind of all over the place. We never came to here. I really hope tomorrow I can get a video out for you guys showing entries. That's kind of my goal for tomorrow. My son's been sick. What's up, Elite Mark? So, like yesterday and today, we haven't gone to the gym, so I've had like tons of free time. But I shouldn't have stopped recording today, and then I would have been able to do the video for you guys. But whatever it is, what it is. Maybe we'll get it done tomorrow. All right. We're just going to be moving forward. Previous day value area high. Previous day POC. Previous day value area low. Tomorrow is not going to be the best day to trade, guys. One of two things is going to happen. We're either going to have a trend day or we're going to have a choppy day. So, okay, cool. No, that's good. As long as you understand it, then we're good. There's we have so like today's the elections, right? That could cause a lot of volatility in the market tomorrow, or it could just be kind of flat because we have FOMC on Thursday. So technically, this is just not a very good week to trade unless you like volatility. But tomorrow could be very choppy with FOMC on Thursday. Market tends to slow down and just chop sideways, while we're anticipating that news move. So tomorrow might not be the best day to trade either. I will be trading tomorrow. That's the nice thing I think about futures is even if SPY is choppy, my beard is gone. My wife starts complaining when I start looking homeless, but it is what it is. How you doing, Lisa? So yeah, she makes me, or I shouldn't say she makes me chop it off, but she complains enough that I cut it. I don't really mind like cutting my beard. I just, I think I'm spoiled. Like, I don't know how to shape and trim my own beard. If anytime I try to do it, I mess it up and then I just have to shave my whole face and just let it grow back in. And I can never find a barber that's really good at like trimming a beard. I was in Dubai for 3 months. Dude, the barbers there just absolutely kill it. Like they trim you up so nice and make your beard look tight. And after that, like, I'm just like, I would rather just let it be shaggy versus going and paying somebody to kind of butcher it and, and or butchering it myself. So that's my dilemma with my beard. Okay, let's look at TPO. Sorry, I know I'm all over the place today. I apologize. But also really like I enjoy talking with you guys. So what did I do? We got a spike today, huh? I know we did on ES. Yep.
Mini spike.
Little baby spike. Cool. Spike nonetheless. ES's was much more pronounced, right? Not really. Okay. And then this whole range is single prints. Insanity.
Yeah, the open test drive was great today.
Yeah. So I've just started drawing a box because you're looking, single prints top, single prints mid, and single prints bottom. A lot of times they'll bounce right off the midpoint. And with this box, like you can just check middle line and you don't have to calculate it like I used to do like an idiot. Whoever showed me this, you're the real MVP. Yeah, so that's it. I mean, we can't draw SIGs. I would be interested in calls here. I would be interested in calls here. But again, you have to wait and see how price reacts, because there is a chance that they come to here, but it's not very likely. Again, it really depends on how tomorrow looks. Like if we're dumping or rocketing, if we're dumping, I wouldn't be looking for calls. If we're rocketing, I wouldn't be looking for puts. If we slowly grind down to here and you start to see a reaction, start to see a bounce, then think calls. If we slowly grind down to here and then start to see a bounce, then think calls. You don't need to wait for candles to close. It's just make sure that it looks like there's a reaction happening, if that makes sense. On TradingView, there's only one TPO. All the other ones are not accurate, I'm pretty sure. It's this time price opportunity. No. There is one. I bet you this one by Noop Noop is good because he does the initial balance. There's one called STPO, which works good. Yeah, session time price opportunity. But I think you have to be, you have to have the premium trading view, which I think a lot of people don't have. Yeah, that's not good, Lisa. Like, I'm good with everything you said except for that you broke your rules. It's just, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, just use the straight up TPO time price opportunity. So anyway, I would be looking for calls at any of those levels. Again, wait and see how price reacts. Hopefully you guys can tell, like, I have a very different conversation about trading the last few days. Generally, I'm just like, oh, grab calls here, grab puts there, blah, 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 blah. But with all of the news, you have to be careful because they could just be dumping or absolutely flying and there's not reversals. So it's not as easy as just saying grab calls here, grab puts there. But these are the levels that I would be looking for reactions to consider calls. This is really probably the best if we do end up having like a choppy day, FOMC. Then, oh wait, I need to delete this. And we just do, kind of this. Like, that's amazing. Puts here, calls there, puts here, calls there, puts here, calls there. And you just play it till it doesn't work, right? Like, if it works out 3 times and fails once, you made really good money. Or if you're on one trade a day and you take it one time and it works out, then you're happy and you go about your day. If you guys have questions, now's the time. But really, or sorry, this should say puts. I'm tripping. I'd be looking for calls at any of these levels. I mean, even possibly 570.52. I didn't mark it on here because I highly doubt price will come down this low. But if it does, you definitely want to be watching for a reaction there. Well, that's good, Lisa. Rudy, visible range volume profile really isn't something that you should be using a ton of. But I use row size 200, value area volume 68. But yeah, I wouldn't be using a ton. I would stick to session volume profile. I mean, really just the stuff that I teach. Session volume profile for your daily levels, PVP for weekly, monthly, and yearly levels. So, yeah, watch for puts here tomorrow. Again, you want to see it react. It could be a very, very wild day. Jeff, there's no settings that you have to change. You need to be on 30-minute time frame, regular trading hours, and ADG turned off. That's it. You also need live data. But if you have premium, I'm sure you have live data as well. Watch for calls, at these 4 levels. Looking for a reaction at those levels. Other than that, I don't really have much. Just be careful. Brian, when I see a bounce or a rejection at a key level, I just trust my levels and play it. We're playing probabilities, so if I see price slicing this and then retesting and then coming down to here, to here, and I start to see like the slightest sign of a bounce, I'm going to grab calls. Or I won't grab calls because I trade futures, but I would be looking to go long, and that's where you want to look to grab calls if you're trading SPY. So we're just playing probabilities. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we gap and all of these levels are completely pointless, but I made it I made a commitment, to go live every day within reason, chart up SPY for you guys as a minimum. And so I'm trying to stick to it. The the news, we could just absolutely rocket or absolutely dump overnight. And then these levels are irrelevant. Or like I said, we just could chop sideways with FOMC coming up. Yeah. And Jeff, I would just say, 1% better every day. Work hard, study, grind, learn. One key thing is just be careful. Be careful who you absorb information from. Be careful who you learn from. So, because when you learn bad habits, it's really hard to unlearn them. So there's that. But also, Jeff, if you're really wanting to become the best independent trader, trade futures and don't trade SPY. I don't know how to explain it to you guys, or I don't know what to tell you guys, but like that short that I called out on ES or on SPY that was like less than a point. It was this here, like this, and like you would have closed, I don't remember where, but if we look at the same candle, wait, let me see, 5 minutes. It was this here, right? I think. It might have been this, I don't know. Oh no, sorry, it was this candle here. So on SPY, it was like 50 cents. And if we look at that same 640 candle on ES, you guys tell me which one's better to trade. 640 candle right here. It's 9 points. And sorry, I'm bad at math, so I know it's probably a very easy calculation, but it is what it is. It's $450 for one contract. Again, like if you caught the absolute top, the absolute bottom, we caught the top. Then you just have to figure out, where to close based on your take profit, stop loss, all that stuff. But yeah, 9 points on ES, 50 cents on SPY. You can't make $450, on a 50-cent move on SPY. Like, I don't know how else to tell you guys to trade futures. I really just don't, but yeah.
Maybe you can, but like you have to have like 200 contracts.
No. I'm saying one contract, 50-cent move, you're not
Yeah.
making $450. But you play the same trade on ES, you are making $450 with one contract. That's my point.
Yeah.
So I mean, if we're comparing apples to apples, SPY to ES, if you say, oh well, if I took 10 contracts on SPY, then yeah, I could have made 450, and then I'd be like, yeah, but then I would take 10 contracts on ES, and I'd be making whatever it is, $5,000 or whatever,
$4,000, yeah,
4,500. So apples to apples, like there's just no comparison. And then you look at all the other stuff on futures, like the tax benefits, and there's no wash sale rules, there's no pattern day trading rules, all that stuff. Like it just only makes sense to trade futures. Like they're designed for day traders, where options are not designed for day traders. So. You're good, Brian. The way you acclimate to a new time zone, I used to travel a lot. My dad was a pilot. I mean, Lisa, it's just the way to go. Like, especially you, it sounds like you're working like a 9-to-5 job and you're busy during the New York Stock Exchange hours. You trade in the evening when you're not busy. Like it's open 23 hours a day. There's just literally every reason to trade it and no reasons not to trade it. Triple G, it depends on how you go. Like I shared that video. You guys should watch it because I talk about that in the video. And it's like, it's not a simple, like if it was easy as saying, oh, it's $50 for a contract, then I would tell you, but it's not that simple. So you should watch the video. I explain all of that. And it also depends on if you're working, if you're trading with a prop firm or if you're trading with your own money. So there's a lot of variables, which is why I would just say watch the video. It's all covered. Brian, back to what I was saying to you. I used to travel a ton. My dad was a pilot for like 30 years. The way to do it is wherever you're flying to. If you need to take like an hour nap or whatever, take a nap. But stay awake until like 9 or 10 o'clock local time at night and go to sleep. And of course, like the next day, you're still going to be 10 o'clock at night and then go to sleep. And then you'll be pretty fresh the next day. Okay? Jeff, I'm pretty sure you can trade futures in a retirement account. I'm pretty sure. I would talk to, so like, I don't know what kind of retirement account. If you're talking about a 401k, I would call up whoever your broker is and ask if you can trade futures on your account. Sarah, it's here. There's the link. Okay. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that. I don't have anything else for you guys, so if you have questions, I'll hang out for a second and wait and see. Oh, no worries, Sarah. All right, it looks like we're done. Just really be careful the next couple of days trading, if not the rest of the week. You can't hear me? Is anybody else having trouble hearing me? Because like my audio levels look good.
You sound good in Discord, but
Yeah.
I don't know about YouTube.
Yeah, no, I mean, it should be the same. My audio levels look good. So should be good. No worries, Jeff. Oliver states, is there a specific time I like to trade futures? Yeah, the specific time I like to trade is anytime I see a setup. So I'm not tied to a time frame. I'm not tied to a day. Sometimes it's really cool. Like, I'll sit down at my computer for whatever reason. I pretty much always have my chart open, and I'll be like, oh, look, like this is a nice setup. Let me take a put or let me take a short. And then it plays out, and it just happened to be the setup was there like right when I sat down at my computer. Other than being that vague of I'll trade whenever I have a setup, I prefer to trade during the New York Stock Exchange hours because there's more volatility. I don't like sitting in trades for hours. But yeah, I don't like to sit in trades for hours. So the New York Stock Exchange hours, like there's more volatility. Trades play out faster. But basically what I do is like, it's got to be on your end, Alan, because everybody else says it's good. So like, sorry, what was I going to say? I don't know. I get impatient when I'm in a trade for a long time. And so if I'm trading during like non-New York Stock Exchange hours, I generally will just take the trade and then like close out my trading software, put my stop loss, my take profit, and I just walk away, go to bed, whatever I'm going to do, go eat dinner, and just let the trade play out. If I sit there and watch it, for 2 hours, I just get really antsy and want to start like, trimming and trailing and doing whatever, being the human that I am. And so for me, if I'm taking a trade during non-New York Stock Exchange hours, way easier to just take my trade, put my stop loss, put my take profit, and walk away from the computer. Yeah, Triple G, watch the video. That's if you're using a cash account. And pretty much every futures trading account is going to be margin, and it's a fraction of that. Like it's like $500 for ES or $50 for MES, which will all make sense when you watch the video. And technically, Weeble's paper trading would be incorrect because it's not 1600. The way that you calculate the price is like ES moves in 25-cent increments, and every 25-cent move is $12.50. So if we figure every 25-cent move is $12.50, then each point, we multiply it by 4 is $50. And then you multiply that by the current price, which is $58.20. And one ES would cost you $291,000. So that's how much, if you were trading with cash, that's how much you would need to buy one contract of ES. And then you see people talking about, like Shorty talks about this a lot, like they're taking 10 ES at one time, and they're basically in a $3 million trade is what's happening. But people get pretty wild trading in the prop firms, not realizing like how much risk they're actually taking and whatever else. So, but yeah, guys, watch the videos watch the video on futures. I feel like I kind of break everything down, explain it as well as I can. It should make futures not scary. They're not scary. They're easier than options. If you were trading in a cash account, Jeff, then yes, it would be the risk of being on the hook for $3 million. But I mean, it would have to go to zero, right? Like you would be, if you were taking 10 ES, then you would be risking $3 million, but ES would have to go to $0 for you to lose $3 million, But if you're taking one ES, it's technically just shy of $300,000. But again, ES would have to go to zero for you to lose $300 million, which if that happened, whatever's in your retirement account, you'd probably lose anyway. Like if ES goes to zero, the economy is done. Like there is no economy, right? So, it's not scary at all, Triple G. Like seriously, just watch the video. It'll all make sense. It's not scary. It's very easy. Basically, very quickly, I can summarize this. Like if you trade with a prop firm, most of them you can get a $50,000 account from anywhere to from $30 to $50. And so your risk for the entire account is $30 or $50. So if you blew the account, all you can lose is $30 or $50. That's it. So it's not that scary. And if you're
also, most of the prop firms put you on sim anyway until you actually go to like a live funded account. So
well, yeah,
really
I wasn't
risking anything. Yeah.
But you're still risking your money. I'm saying
the $50 you spent. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. Like you're risking $30 to $50. Explaining the whole simulated account thing, it's just because then you have to explain you're on a sim account until you pass, and then you're still on a sim account, and then if you do amazing trading, over the course of months and months, then they might actually put you on a live funded cash account, right? So I didn't want to explain the sim account versus the sim account again because it's the same thing.
My bad. Sorry, I didn't mean to complicate.
No, you're good. It's just now I feel like I have to so if you go with a prop firm, I think I explained this in the video anyway. You're doing an evaluation, and let's just say $50,000 account, because all of the account sizes are different. How much money you have to make. If you go with a $50,000 account, you have to make $3,000 to pass the evaluation. Once you pass the evaluation, they put you into another simulated account where you have to meet whatever their rules are for getting a payout. If it's Apex, then the rule is you have to make $2,500 and then you can withdraw $2,000. If you're on Top Step, you have to make $200 a day for 5 days and then you can pull out $1,000. So there's just basically rules on cashing out, but it doesn't matter that it's a funded, or I mean that it's a simulated account, because basically what happens is all the people paying for simulated accounts, most will fail, and the ones that succeed and get to payouts, they'll just take some of the money that they're making from people paying for accounts and give it to the people that are succeeding and are withdrawing money. So yes, it's a simulated account, but you can still withdraw real money. Hopefully that makes sense. But I was specifically not getting into it because it's just I didn't want to confuse anybody with simulated account for the evaluation period, and then after you pass, you're still on a simulated account. It doesn't really matter. What matters is you can cash out real money, and I've cashed out on both Top Step and Apex multiple times. They're reliable. They pay you, and that's what we're all looking for, right? Is to get paid. And then I think anyway, the goal should always be if you're using a prop firm, it should just be because you don't have enough capital to start your own account with cash. And you should just be using the prop firm to build up capital to open your own account to trade with your own money, because then you have the tax benefits that you won't have with a prop firm. All right. No worries, Michael. All right. I think that's going to do it, everybody. I didn't see any questions. So, Big Mike Bless, do I ever use TPO during my trades for new setups? Shorty does. I don't. Just because I don't know it well enough to do that. He talks about if the B period's inside the A period and the C period goes above and then I don't know. I haven't learned all of that yet. So I don't use it, but Shorty does. I use I use footprints live during the day to find setups. Trading's good, Miso. Thank you. All right. I don't see any questions. Hopefully this helped you guys out. I was going to say, and I didn't finish this sentence, I think this week is just not going to be a great week for trading. We might gap up or gap down tonight, depending on the elections. We might just chop sideways. We might gap up or gap down tonight and then chop sideways Wednesday due to FOMC on Thursday. Thursday, there's a good chance we're going to chop sideways until we get the FOMC news, and then we're going to get a big spike up or down. And then Friday might be the only like day that's decent to trade, where we're not having like crazy volatility due to news or whatever else. But if you're not like a really good trader, this might just be a good week to sit on the sidelines and just watch how things go. You know, I said that yesterday, and I think most people would agree today was not an easy day to trade. So with that said, protect your capital. I hope you guys do have a good day tomorrow if you do decide to trade. I got to say, much love to the subscribers. I appreciate your support. All the people that comment, you know, and talk and ask questions. I appreciate you guys. Extra love to the friends of the stream. Really appreciate the support. And then for anybody that's watching that isn't subscribed, if you enjoyed the video, if you're enjoying the content, if you think you're learning, I would love a sub, as it just helps us grow and get out there to more people and possibly help more people. With that said, much love, everybody. Much respect. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you next time. Peace out. Bye.